Muhammad comes along in Surah chapter 4157. It says, "And they crucified him not." Now here's the problem that you have. God does not contradict himself by sending prophets who contradict different messages. When you sign up for something on Amazon, right, and they deliver it to you, how do they know you are you?
ID and whatnot.
ID. This angel, whoever came to Muhammad, never ID'd himself, ever.
For me, it's good enough that Waraka turned around and confirmed it.
Hey brother, if another man came here and says, "I've just seen an angel," hold on. If Jesus is sinless and pure, and Jesus prophesied about his own death and resurrection, Muhammad being a sinner contradicted this sinless man. What's your argument?
My argument is that Jesus is not God, he was a prophet.
Okay, where do you get your arguments that Jesus is not God from?
Because he was a prophet.
Okay, where do you get your ideas from?
My ideas from my faith.
Which is your faith?
Islam.
Okay. Islam came how many years, centuries after?
You're missing the point. You're
I'm asking a
detracting.
simple question. I haven't
About
done any.
1400 years ago, I'm not trying to say you're saying anything.
After the death of Jesus Christ, how many centuries before Islam came?
No, but
What do you mean death? How can God die?
that's another point. Is this another point? God don't die because listen, if God died,
Wait.
no, my
I
friend.
asked you, I said, what can I show you? You said there's nothing here I can show you.
Right, yes.
So then I said to you, what do you believe about Jesus? And you said you don't believe anything in there. But you as a Muslim.
I said that Jesus was a prophet of God.
Right, but you get that from being a Muslim, right?
Yes.
So I'm asking you, how many centuries after the death of Jesus did Islam arrive?
What was the message before that?
1400 years or whatever.
It's 700 years after the death of Jesus. Then you have the figure, character called Muhammad. Now, hear me for a second.
I'll entertain you. Remember what I did, bro.
Thank you. Muhammad was not a scholar. Muhammad was not a scholar.
He was a prophet.
He didn't go through particular manuscripts which were already in existence.
Because he was a prophet.
Because he couldn't read or write.
No, because he got revelation from God directly.
I'll allow you to
yes,
speak.
and yes,
I'll allow you to speak. I will allow you to speak. I will allow you to respond.
yeah, because the right thing you're talking
But it's like right now, you're not allowing me to give you an argument.
All right,
Here's what I'm saying to you. Muhammad comes 700 years after the death of Jesus. He's no scholar. He never goes into Israel. He never converses with the actual, or never takes the text which already is in existence. The exact text, right? Such as the Torah, such as the New Testament, which have been canonized. The New Testament has been canonized for 400 years. The Jewish Torah has been canonized for approximately 1,000 years. He never looks at these scripts. He can't speak the Hebrew language. He can't speak Aramaic. He lived 700 years after the death of Jesus. But you're saying that because an angel came to him in a cave, and what the angel said to him in a cave, this is now more relevant than the whole of history. This is what you're saying to me.
what? Well, yeah, because at the end of the day, hear me out. Right? The point is, right, who is more credible, right? An angel of God, or, as you said, revelation that's been tampered with from message?
Prove to me that the Quran, the Torah and the Injil have been corrupted.
What we must, to be honest with you, right, I have not studied the Torah, right? I'll say that much. But my point is, right, if it took for an angel to turn around and clarify with the Prophet Muhammad certain things that are in the Torah, then it's for you to turn around and prove how
Okay, here's my other thing, right? You have a so-called angel who visits a man in a cave, right?
Go on.
And for over 23 years, this angel is now supposedly giving revelations to this man.
Go on.
Now, here's the problem. This same angel apparently is the same angel who met previous prophets like Zechariah, like Daniel, to like even a woman called Mary, the mother of Jesus. The interaction this angel has with these three prior to Muhammad is fantastically different. Number one, the angel, whenever this angel, Gabriel, comes to Daniel, comes to Zechariah, comes to Mary, the angel gives something called a salutation. That is, first of all, it will say, "Fear not." Then it will say, "I've come from," then it will give you a particular message. When the angel came to Muhammad, none of these right? None of these particular was observed. None of these protocols were followed. Instead, you have this angel who grips Muhammad by the throat. 3 times Muhammad is in this situation and he's been told recite or read Iqra 3 times. The interaction that this angel caused with Muhammad is totally different than any angel that this same angel came and had with previous prophets. That's number one. That's the first premise. Can you do that first premise?
So let's just say that what you said is true. What point are you getting at?
I'm simply saying to you that whoever told you that it was an angel that appeared to Muhammad in a cave, and by the way, the angel, how do we know that was an angel? We don't know it because of Muhammad. We don't know it because of Muhammad's wife. We know it because of Waraka, an historian, a Christian historian. Because Muhammad, who is terrified after the incident, his wife is the recommendation to him and says, Muhammad, you need to go to a Christian whose name is Waraka. When Muhammad goes to this Christian, the Christian is the one who says, who intimates that Muhammad is Muhammad. From what you just told me, I believe you just met the prophet, or rather the angel Jibril. But here's the problem. The angel never identifies what or who he is. He never says, I'm angel, I'm Gabriel, or I'm Jibril, ever.
So you got doubts as to whether Waraka
no, I'm saying to you, why is it that in the previous, whenever the angel visits Daniel or Zechariah or Mary, he always identifies who he is. He identifies who he is. I am Gabriel. I am a messenger from the Most High. I have come because I have a particular thing to say to you. This is not what happens ever in the life of Muhammad. Ever.
What was the message?
No, I get what he's trying to say, but again, in contention to what he's got to say, well, why not? Why not? You know what I mean? Because like at the end of the day, people are different, and you address people in different ways and whatnot. So if you know how a person is, you may have to turn around and say whatever you say in a particular manner so that it gets.
But what was the message? What was the message itself?
Okay, so here's my problem. Here's the problem again. The problem is, right? And I'll give you a really practical example. When you sign up for something on Amazon, right, and they deliver it to you, how do we know you are you?
ID and whatnot.
ID, right? So in other words, I can't say this guy's name is John. He has to give his own ID for me to say, okay, that confirms who he is. This angel, whoever came to Muhammad, never ID'd himself, ever. So he could have been.
But it took for Waraka to turn around and do that.
But Waraka, was he a prophet?
No, he's a Christian scholar.
Are you telling me that your faith comes into being through a Christian who now authorizes what Muhammad saw? Is that your faith?
Well, the thing is, right, what you have to understand, that you have to turn and look at the continuity of what was brought, like what the brother was saying. The continuity was the worshipping of one God, right? There was no prophet that turned, like I turn and say to those cats over there, there was no prophet, right from Adam to Jesus, Muhammad, all the none of them turned around and said that you should turn around and worship me. You should worship my Lord.
Except for Jesus.
No.
Okay.
Not Jesus.
We'll come to that. But here's the problem that you see, this whole situation, right, has lots and lots of problems in it regarding from the very beginning. Because you don't know who that angel was. You don't know who that angel was ever. You can never confirm and say, oh, this angel.
But he said, you accept it.
No matter how much you want to believe it, there's no way you can actually confirm, oh yeah, this was. Because the angel never gave who he was. Right? You accept that?
For me, it's good enough that Waraka turned around and confirmed it.
Hey brother, if another man came here and says, I've just seen an angel, hold on.
Let me turn around and prove a point. If this is your contention, let's both turn around and admit and stand before God right now, right, and just say, can we turn around on the day of judgment, can we stand before you and you verify that it was the angel Gabriel that came before Muhammad and said whatever, irrespective of how the angel greeted Muhammad?
Here's what I'm trying to say to you, right?
No, yes or no? Answer
I don't know
yes
what
or
you're.
no.
I don't even know what you're talking about at this point.
Well,
Do you understand
see,
what I'm
they
saying?
Yeah, exactly.
My brother said-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't even know what you're saying right now.
If
When
this-
an
if
angel
what-
is appearing to anybody, they introduce themselves first.
They have to introduce
Yeah,
themselves,
but
bro.
this is different way, you know. But what was the message?
But here's the problem. Here's the biggest problem that you have. Here's the biggest problem.
They won't
Over
understand.
the
man, there's someone,
23
you know,
years that Muhammad is supposedly receiving these revelations, number one, there's no witnesses. There's not one eyewitness that saw this being.
Actually,
Hold
there
on,
has been
hold
hadith.
on, hold on, hold
There
on.
has been hadith
Hold
that
on.
confirm that.
Yeah.
Give me the name of. Give me.
I don't know, but I don't like according to Christian
Hold on,
doctrine. Hang on,
hold
hang on. According to
I'll give you
Christian
one.
doctrine, Jesus, according to you, is the only prophet that turned around and called the people to worship him and him alone.
I'll give you one.
Right? And this is what we got problems
friend.
with. No
My
prophet
friend,
turned
let's
around
do
and
this
called.
slowly and methodologically.
No prophet
Yeah?
called any
Let's do this
anybody
slowly.
to worship them.
I'm going to show you something. Here it
Except
is.
the Paul.
According to them.
Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. How do we know Muhammad contradicted Jesus? How do we know that for a fact?
He didn't.
Okay. Jesus Christ in all four Gospels, the Synoptic Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, he made these particular predictions about his own death and his resurrection. In Matthew, in Mark, in Luke, and in John, in each of these Gospels, there are 4 to 5 times when Jesus outlines, prophesies his own death and his own resurrection. It's not implicit, it's not a suggestion, these are explicit declarations.
Guess what it says in our book?
Hold on,
Because
hold
we-
on,
because we
hold
don't go
on,
against-
hold on,
because
hold
we
on.
go against
You
that.
do, you do,
go
big
against
time.
Yeah, I know.
Now here's the problem. But here's
their
the
own
thing.
scripture, they do
Here's the
against
thing.
that, you know.
Because eventually, 700 years after Jesus made these prophecies, he's made these pronouncements. After he's prophesied about the destruction of Jerusalem, after he's prophesied about his own death and resurrection, Muhammad comes along in Surah chapter 4, 157. He says, "And they crucified him not." Now here's the problem that you have. Here's the problem that you have.
Yeah.
God doesn't, the living God does not contradict himself. God does not contradict himself by sending prophets who contradict different messages.
No, well, that you believe in the Bible, we don't.
So, the problem that you have is, you have Muhammad, number one, Jesus was sinless. Do you agree?
Where does they say
Was
that?
Jesus
But
pure?
Where does he
Okay,
say that?
was
Where does
Jesus
he say
pure?
that?
Everybody had their faults.
Hold on,
Everyone.
hold on,
And-
hold
and-
on,
and-
hold on, hold
and
on.
Jesus was not
Was Jesus pure?
No.
You, okay, you know what? Has anybody got the Quran? Because your own Quran outlines that Jesus is pure. Number one. Number two, it also outlines that, hold on, it also outlines that Muhammad had to ask forgiveness for his own sins. So that makes Muhammad a sinner.
What makes you think that Jesus did not turn around and ask
Hold
God
on, you're
for
not listening.
forgiveness?
You're not listening.
What makes you
Well,
think
show
that
me
Jesus,
where. Show me where he did this in any of the Gospels.
I'm not talking about the Gospels. We're
Okay,
talking
then
about the Quran.
okay, show me where he asked forgiveness in any of the Gospels.
Did he not turn around and did he not pray?
Okay, show me where he turned around and asked forgiveness.
They want us. They don't want.
Show me where he asked forgiveness.
We don't accept anything from
Okay,
the Bible.
show me where he asked
We don't
forgiveness in the
We can show
Quran.
you. We need brother Muhammad.
Show
He
me.
can
Hang
show
on.
you, my brother Muhammad. Just go.
Bruv,
Brother.
bruv, can you show us in the Quran, in the Quran where Jesus asked forgiveness for his sins?
Come here, yeah.
They're asking you, they think that you're his champion. So they're asking you,
Behave.
they're asking, these two gentlemen here, they're asking,
where-
can you show, number one, 'cause I
Where
said to them,
Jesus
hold on,
asked
hold on,
forgiveness
hold on.
for his sins?
Is Jesus pure and sinless?
He's asking a question.
Is Jesus pure and sinless?
All the prophets are pure.
Okay. Did Muhammad ask forgiveness for his sins?
Did Jesus ask forgiveness for his sins?
Okay, can you show me where Jesus asked forgiveness for
Yes,
his
I can
sins?
show you.
Okay, please do.
See, this is the point I'm
Yeah,
making.
yeah, sure.
This is the point I'm making. Because
Let my friend,
Yeah, go
listen
on.
to what I'm saying, yeah?
So if-
The reason why
did
Muhammad
ask for his
contradicts
sins? Why did Muhammad ask for his sins?
both. You can give me the Quran?
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
both.
Yes,
both.
yeah, go
So here's what
Why
I'm
did
saying
he
to you.
ask for his-
What I'm simply saying to you, right, is because Muhammad was a sinner. Hold on, Jesus is sinless.
No,
Now listen,
I don't accept that.
Okay, I know you don't accept
Right,
it, but
so-
these are the
so what's-
facts.
no, it's not.
Okay, we'll see.
Because he's going to turn around and show you where
We'll
Jesus
see.
turned around.
Okay, we'll see where Jesus asked forgiveness for his sins.
Yes.
We'll see. Okay, but here's what I'm trying to say. If Jesus is sinless and pure, hold on.
But that doesn't make him good, you know. That
Man of
doesn't
God
make him
said
good.
all prophets are
He's just
pure.
talking, you know, a lot. Yeah.
If Jesus
He's not
is
even
sinless
giving
and
us
pure, and Jesus prophesied about his own
but-
death and resurrection,
does that make him
Muhammad being a
that
sinner
make him good?
contradicted this sinless man.
But you're contradicting yourself. Does that
Muhammad
make him good?
contradicted this sinless
But
man.
does that make him good? though?
Does that
I
make
think you
him
get
God?
it.
No, I don't.
We're not talking about whether
No,
Jesus is
we'll
God or
have
not.
discussion.
I'm simply saying to you,
Okay, so he acknowledges
That's
that
not-
Jesus ain't God. Good.
that's not what we're talking about.
Does
If
that make
we
him good?
did talk about that, I'll prove to you Jesus is God. But that's not what we're talking
no,
about.
you can't.
We're talking about right now
You're
that
talk-
your
all
prophet
you
Muhammad
have done is
contradicted.
you're a pagan.
Your
Exactly,
prophet
man.
Muhammad
Yeah.
contradicted Jesus, and I'm simply saying to you,
And I'm saying
how do you
never.
explain that?
He never contradicted
Okay,
Jesus.
so the angel.
What you're saying is, right, what's in your Bible, right, is infallible in the sense that Jesus never totally committed sins.
So the Bible
right?
is infallible.
No,
Thank you.
No, I said that's what you say. So don't try and put words in my mouth,
Okay,
son.
so let me ask you something, yeah?
Right? That's what you said.
First of all, you've agreed.
That's your statement.
No, I have not
That's what you
agreed.
said, yeah.
I've said that
Can
that's
I-
what you contend.
Have you basically, hold on.
That's what you contend. Yeah? So don't try and be sly.
First of all,
don't try and be
first of all,
sly.
first of all, did an angel come to Muhammad in the cave?
Yes.
Did this angel speak for 23 years?
Revelation, yes.
Okay, did he give the same message as the other prophets?
Yes.
Yes.
Show me the other, show me the message that the other prophets gave and compare it to
The
what
worship
Muhammad.
of one God. The worship of one God.
show me the-
That was the message.
You can shout it as much as you want to, but you know what? It's not evidence.
worship of
This is
one
the
God.
evidence. Give me the evidence.
This is
Give
the
me the
Bible.
Bible. Give me the evidence.
In your Bible.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? Guess
In the
what?
Torah.
He's still looking. He's still looking.
Yeah, and?
Yeah. Now I'm showing you. Give me the evidence of these prophets all saying the same thing as Muhammad. Okay, give me the evidence. Give me the evidence.
Hold on, I can give evidence. Plenty of evidence.
Hold on. Yeah, exactly. No, hold on. Wait. Have you found? Wait. Have you found? Give him evidence. Give him evidence.
3 minutes each.
He's been waiting for hours. Have you found the evidence?
3 minutes each.
Stop.
I told you.
Stop.
I already told him and
Stop.
told him. It's
Before I
one
deal with
God.
you, before I deal with you, let me just finish off with him.
He
Mind?
owed
Oh,
Israel.
do you want me to
The
talk
Lord
to
our God
him?
is one.
Let him talk. Let him
End
talk.
of.
Are you still here, or do you want to be
Hear,
with
O
him?
Israel, the Lord thy God is one.
Okay.
And you should not worship any other God other than me.
Yeah. So far, you haven't reviewed anything I've said.
I have.
we haven't
All the
just told you.
prophets have turned around and
You asked
enjoined
it.
this on their
Have you
followers.
finished?
All the prophets have enjoined
Okay,
this on
wait a
their
second. Wait a
followers.
second. Wait a second. Wait a
Right?
second.
All the prophets
Wait a
have
second.
enjoined this on their followers.
Muhammad contradicted Jesus.
How?
I've shown you. Jesus
No, you
prophesied about
haven't.
where
you haven't
You've
shown us.
quoted from,
Why are you lying
you've
for?
quoted from a book.
Listen,
How
everybody,
many-
everybody.
I just showed you.
one more time.
I just showed you the message. One, the Bible.
2, 3,
The scholars that have applied the Bible.
6. I mean,
I'm
come on,
going to
man.
challenge this man here to the debate 3 minutes each.
Okay.
And I promise
Have you
everyone,
done? Have
by
I
the
done
time I
with you?
finish with him,
Yeah.
he will get a real Bible
Have you
education.
done? Am I finished with you?
Start. Yeah, it's finished. Let's start. and leave
Stop,
conversation.
stop, Lamin, stop. Have I finished with you?
Yeah, you finish with him.
So you're done?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Now, secondly, first of all,
For the record, he's chatting rubbish.
on doing, man.
okay, so you make statements.
3 minutes.
Okay, so
No, 3 minutes each. One, someone to
Make statements, make some statements.
No statement. We have 3 minutes.
Yeah, make your statement. Start off. Start
Anyone
off.
who
Start
can-
off.
who can,
What's the topic debate? What's the topic? What's the topic?
But that's what we're telling you. We don't know.
No, but what's the topic?
We are telling you Jesus Christ is of you was a man, a prophet, no God incarnate.
So that's the topic.
That's it.
That's the topic.
That's
Jesus
what- that's
Christ
what the thing
is okay. That's
A
not
man,
what we
a
were talking about.
prophet.
Hold on, but that's not what we were talking about.
What are you talking about?
We were talking about Muhammad contradicting Jesus.
No.
That was our topic.
What Jesus?
We were also talking about Muhammad contradicted Jesus.
No, what do you mean Muhammad contradicted Jesus? Well, now tell me, because Muhammad said, Almighty is God, only one God. Jesus said, Almighty God is only one God. Tawheed, what is the contradiction?
Should I show
Tell
you what
me.
the contradiction is? Okay, one more time, everybody.
Tawheed.
Can you be silent for a second?
We need someone to.
I want you all to understand something.
Let the
Yeah?
moderator here.
Again,
I tried to request him, but he ain't
again. In all four gospels, Jesus prophesied about his own death and resurrection. In all four gospels, again, let me say this. Jesus prophesied about his own death and resurrection. In Surah chapter 4, 157, Muhammad simply said that they did not crucify Jesus. Is that a contradiction or not?